Good morning. Coming to you from Dallas, Texas this morning. Been forced inside, got to work out inside this morning. It's been pretty stormy out there. Wanted to share a breakthrough with a client. Yesterday, with this individual, gotten a 360, gotten some tough feedback. They can be abrasive. People don't feel that this individual is very empathetic at times and can be brash and just really maybe even disrespectful sometimes in their responses. So the 4 components of emotional intelligence are self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management. So I've asked this client to just be more self-aware. You know, what's happening in the moment? What are you feeling when you feel like you have a negative response, to individuals? Just to be aware of that. And at the same time, also take a look at self-managing, is with the idea that when you are feeling maybe anger or stress, or like you might be in the moment of having a bad reaction, is that maybe you could stop and ask that person a few more curious questions. It might be a way of pulling you back, from the cliff, if you will. And so yesterday, the breakthrough was that this individual was sitting with a direct report and having a pretty contentious kind of conversation, and was being very self-aware in the moment and feeling the anger and feeling the frustration and feeling like that negative response was going to be coming. And he pulled back and he asked a few curious questions. And I was really proud of him because I know that was, that was a big step for him. Just pulling back, pausing, if you will, and asking a few curious questions. And of course I asked him, what'd you learn? He said, I learned a lot. And he said it was a real bridge, if you will. He said, we started to, I think, understand each other a little bit better. I understood where he was coming from. And obviously it was good for both of us. And I am being more self-aware, and I'm understanding what self-management is, one of the components of emotional intelligence. So maybe the challenge for all of us today is to be more self-aware. And I'll even say empathy, 2 parts to empathy. It's sensing where people are and being able to act on it. And I think that even when we ask curious questions, I think that it causes us, I think that can be a trigger to help cause us to be a little more empathetic, more concerned about the other person, and probing, if you will, to find out more information and be able to pull us back a little bit in terms of our own self-regulation, self-management. Hey, have a terrific day. This is Pete Kunk, Built to Lead.